Hey guys. What time is it? I just started talking. That was my first talking. Oh shit. Big spoiler on my other monitor. Oh no. Okay, it's gone. You're safe. Happy Friday. Hello. I'm having trouble with the lighting today. I don't know where to put this lamp. I think I gotta cut some paper. I'm tired of using the flimsy paper. I haven't drawn probably since the last stream, honestly. Not at this desk. I can't really cut on this desk because everything just falls off too fast. Hi everyone. Hi, Cartoonist Jack. I don't know if we can like get my camera over there enough. Not really. I'm trying to just cut on the corner of this so I don't have to clean off my whole table. Cut. Yeah, hi everyone. I don't know how many people are watching, not that many yet. It's Friday. Sometimes I do drawing streams. It's been very infrequent lately, sorry about that. Anyway, there's a new Scott Pilgrim video game coming out in a few weeks. There's a demo coming out tomorrow, so I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow again and playing the game a little bit. If anyone wants to come, probably around the same time. Let's see, what else is going on? Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie came out this weekend. Another great Toronto thing. Am I excited for the Mario Galaxy movie? I wouldn't say excited. So I guess the answer is no. I literally don't remember a single thing about the first movie. Also, I've never played Mario Galaxy. Isn't Brie Larson playing the girl from Mario Galaxy? What's her name? Rosalina? Is that who that is? Okay, 8. That probably won't do more than 8, right? Cut 8 for now. Did you guys see any of that cutting? Probably not, right? As long as you can see the tiniest bit, it's fine. Let's try to get this closer. Okay, maybe. Why is Envy? I was playing Rosalina. Yeah, I wondered the same thing. Is it because her hair's over one eye like that? What's that? Oh, it's hitting something. Weird. Did mobile died? Yeah, mobile died, yeah. Sorry. What are you guys talking about? How do I complete the 100% of a video game? Yeah, I 100%ed Bloodborne. It's the only game I can say with certainty I have 100%ed it. Because it was recently, and I just don't remember otherwise. Bloodborne took a long time to 100%. You have to do all the chalice dungeons. It gets really, really gnarly. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I still like playing the chalice dungeons to this day. I wish Scott Pilgrim had chalice dungeons. Does mobile live on in SPEX? Well, I mean, we go down the list. I could tell you, I could probably confirm or deny everyone who's, but I mean, do you, almost everyone I can think of is in the game in some form. So if it's just yes or no, it's pretty much always yes. If there's anyone I actually forgot, I'll tell you. I'll be honest. Just call them out. You haven't watched the IGN footage? Yeah, so IGN put out footage of the first 12 minutes, including the intro cutscenes. So if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch that. But the demo does include the intro cutscenes. What's not in the demo is there's a whole opening animation that, you've seen parts of it in the trailers and stuff. But there's a full version of that that's in the full version of the game that's not in the demo. And what else? The demo only has 4 characters. It has Scott, Ramona, Roxy, and Lucas Lee, I believe. Are the intro cutscenes the same as the comic? No, the comic is a prequel to everything that happens in the game. So it's what happens in the game is basically right after the comic. Need Simon Lee content? Well, I won't say no to Simon Lee. I won't say no to Lisa. I will say no to the yap yap dog. But there are, I mean, I think there's other dogs. There's a Pomeranian. Yeah, and the demo is relatively short. I played it a few times with Carl, Germ, and Jacob, my friend Jacob, the other day. I think it takes about like 30 or 40 minutes to play. You could probably squeeze a little more out of it if you do everything. It kind of covers the first 2 levels ish. I mean, levels is a broad term because it's kind of an interesting format for a game. It's a little different. What time does it come out? Actually, I don't know. I have no idea. But there's been a lot of construction around my house this week, so I won't be able to start streaming until later on in the day. No matter when it comes out. I have not 100%ed Scott Pilgrim EX, honestly. I think I have 20 out of 30 achievements or something like that. Maybe there's more achievements. I just like, I haven't been paying attention to that at all. It got warm in here. I need to find some like Valentine's music. I don't think it's warm. Well, it's warm in LA, yeah, compared to the rest of America, certainly. But it's warm in my room because I turned the heat on earlier. Maybe I'll just put Scott Pilgrim old game soundtrack on. That's romantic, right? Did I see Iron Lung? No, I didn't see it. I saw Nirvana, the band, the movie, yesterday. Okay, shut up, Mega Man. Let's put the other music on. Do I play Smash Bros? No, I don't. I've never, honestly, played it once on GameCube and never again. At a friend's house. At Other Scott's house, actually. Other Scott had a GameCube. That's his crowning achievement. You're going to see Nirvana the band again tonight? That's awesome. I've already seen it 3 times, so. But it's great to see with a crowd, especially a crowd of people who don't know what to expect. You don't have to watch the show to appreciate the movie. If you get a chance to see the movie, you should just go see it because it is such a wild time, just purely on its own merits. Some people kind of compare it to Jackass, which I'm honestly not that familiar with Jackass, but there's a way that the plot kind of intersects with real people on the street, interrupt the movie sometimes. It's just it's so wild, and it really kind of takes you off guard, and you just have a good time automatically. I think I've only seen the first Jackass, maybe the first 2. Ben David made me watch them at one point. I don't know, I wasn't watching stuff like that back then. Any updates on events for for the Blu-ray? I don't know yet. We might do something in LA. I think Ben David's going to be here around that time. So we were talking about trying to set something up. So I don't know yet. It's not 100%. And for the concert that we were talking about, that was supposed to be at PAX East, but we are not going. So that's not happening. I'm sure Anamanaguchi will do other stuff though. Cast commentary for Blu-ray? Oh no, could never happen. I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going. Well, I'm not officially going to PAX East, so that means I probably won't go to PAX East. I'm gonna go to South by Southwest, at least briefly though. Ben David's movie Mike and Nick and Alice is premiering at South by in a couple weeks. We have a big month. Is this too quiet? The music? It kind of is. Is it true I used to be a Homestuck? I mean, I don't know what a Homestuck means, but I've read Homestuck. I didn't paint myself gray or anything. You saw Anamanaguchi at PAX East for the first time? That's cool. I've never been to PAX East. It's in Boston, right? I went to Boston for my book tour a couple years ago. That was the first time I remember being in Boston. I was hoping to go back, but it's not happening this year. I don't know why. No one even told me why. They were just like, we're not going. I think it's like too long after the game comes out, maybe. It was kind of like at the end of March. I found this fat pencil. All my stuff with like rubber on it is kind of like getting that like gunky feeling. I hate that. I don't know, I'm like trying to like rub it off, but it's not helping. I have a pencil with no rubber on it. Is this a request stream or no? I don't know yet. We'll see what I feel like drawing. Snowgirl updates? No, nothing to report yet. I honestly have not drawn at all in so long. I've drawn maybe on the computer a little bit. I've just been busy with other stuff. I really don't know how you got to Matthew and Lynette. The one crack ship I've seen that made sense to me was someone was talking about Nega Scott and Lisa, and I was like, that actually does make sense to me. Because, like, who else is gonna... I don't know. If Scott can't go out with Lisa, why can't Nega Scott? Is Matthew like a playable character? Yes, he is just like a playable character. He's not in the demo, but he's in the full game. I just drew Mobile Wallace last time, which was only 2 months ago. What was my reaction to Weird Al making a cameo in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? Well, I mean, I made it happen, right? So I don't really have a reaction. I was happy that I got to work with Weird Al for 15 minutes. Will Roxy be in the demo? Yeah, Roxy and Lucas, I believe, are in the demo. I don't even know how to draw. I haven't drawn in months. I just keep saying that. I'm just going to keep repeating myself. Does this need lead? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, Weird Al is like my, you know, my hero, so it was cool. When I say I haven't drawn, do I mean no doodles or anything? I mean, I don't know. I've drawn in some form. I haven't sat at this desk and like officially drawn though. No, I don't know. Ever since drawing Scott Pilgrim, I don't draw like every single minute anymore. You know, it's like once you're a cartoonist, you kind of like channel it all into comics. At least I do. I know a lot of people still draw constantly. I prefer doing nothing. You were surprised they let me release the mini comic online? Yeah, well, I was gonna say fuck them, which I guess is what I feel like, but you know, it's my comic, so I can do what I want, and everyone was on board, so it's great. I was glad they were on board. If they weren't on board, I probably still would have done it anyway. Okay, what are we doing? Let's try this. Was the Instagram post the full thing? Yeah, I posted the full comic on Instagram this morning. It's 16 pages in real life. It was 18 slides on Instagram. The comic was drawn here on stream a couple months ago. Was it October maybe? October or November maybe? So if you catch me randomly streaming, I might do something fun like that. The one thing I won't do is stick to a schedule. I actually just got the masters for the new Anamanaguchi soundtrack, which I've been listening to. Wish I could play those for you now, but it's not time yet. But I can confirm it's over 70 tracks. Do I always do my comics traditionally, or do I sometimes do it digitally? I guess I've probably done some digitally. I prefer to ink traditionally, but I've done a lot of stuff digitally, yeah. I had to do this Scott Pilgrim EX art digitally because it was just so complicated. There's multiple versions of it. It had to be very flexible, so it was just a lot easier to do it digitally. I'm a little off camera. The shop themes on the new soundtrack are just as good as this. They're so good. I'm not really sure what is going on with the rest of this, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it. This time Anamanaguchi's record label Polyvinyl was putting out that album, so there shouldn't be any delays. I'm just warming up because I can't remember how to draw. Did you guys see Beck is putting out like a kind of like B-sides compilation that includes Ramona? I thought that was cute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys about Limited Run. I really can't comment on it too much. It all annoys me a lot. It's not my fault. But yeah, I don't know how they think like they're gonna get like an extremely complex physical product to you guys at the same time as we get out like a digital game that it like, you know, takes way less, it's way less complicated, even though putting out a digital game is still like insanely complicated. So yeah, I think their business model is flawed. But I don't know the details. It's out of my hands. All I could do is like try to make decent products for anyone who orders that stuff. I don't, know you're interested in the rare pair I'm featuring Lisa Miller fan? That's so surprising. Lisa is in the game, as you guys probably saw in one of the trailers. It shows a high school Lisa, but there's also a present day Lisa that if you look around the game you can find, I think. Last I checked. As is true with a lot of the characters. It's not a very story heavy game, so like, you know, most of you are gonna get crumbs, but you're gonna say it's crumbs no matter how much it is, so, you know, enjoy your crumbs. Which pairs did I do last Valentine's? That's a good question. I don't remember. Can someone check on my Instagram? I know I did one with Scott and Lisa. I feel like it was, some of them were just solo drawings too. Oh, I did Todd and Wallace last year. I don't know. I did, Kim by herself. That was a good one. That was one of my favorites. Why can't I get this light to work? I still don't know how to draw, so I feel like I just need to keep doodling until my brain activates. Okay, I'm gonna draw Scott just to balance out the Ramona. Do I have tips to start a comic? I don't know. Do you have an idea for a comic, or do you just want to start? I mean, honestly, that's the hardest part for me. I'm just like, what? I don't want to draw a comic. I don't have an idea. If I had like a great idea that I was really into, then I would. But then, like, when I did the Scott Pilgrim EX comic, like, I didn't really have an idea at all. So I was just like, oh, what if Scott is just like, what if Scott is just Scott, and like all this like Metal Scott type weird stuff is happening, but like he can't really communicate it to his friends because he's like too much of a, I don't know, like ADHD haver. Asia's eyes, but I'm kind of trying to draw him like in a similar over the shoulder kind of pose. And that was my concept. Am I working on new non-Scott Pilgrim projects? Hopefully after this is done. Not the stream, I mean after the game is released. They always want me to promote this stuff. I feel like I'm so bad at promotion, honestly. Like, I just hate promoting stuff. I just want people to either like it or not like it and just leave me alone. But they love making me do interviews, so. Oh, you did the list? I did Kim, Matthew, Todd Wallace, Roxy Holly, Stephen Stills with Joseph. Oh yeah. What's their couple name? Stoseph? Scott and Lisa, Matthew with Gideon, Wallace with Mobile. I did Wallace with Mobile. Oh yeah, but that was not part of the stream actually. I think it was drawn like on a previous stream maybe. This is the one where they're like on a phone call. Is that right? Joseph and Stephen are Stevesif? Is that or Stefsif? Sure they are. I don't want to draw full teeth. I better. It's just not Scott without full teeth. Stoseph. I thought it'd be something with stills. Stilsif. This is his hand, I guess. I'm once again asking which side is Scott's thing on? Scott's X-Men patch. I always forget. I think it's the other side. I think it's the left side. So dumb. Okay. I guess I should draw like some hearts and shit because it's Valentine's Day. It's not technically, right? Now I just have to draw every other character in the same pose so you can pair them however you want. Does this mean this isn't the real Scott? No, it was like his face looked a little more uncertain when I had it in my head, but now he kind of just looks cute. Which version of Scott do I like more? The design from the first volume or later volumes? I don't know. I don't really care. I struggle to draw him all the time, so I like the drawings when they're done. There should be like more line here. Okay. Dominique stuff. She doesn't get much stuff. I mean, it's because I drew her like 4 times in the book, and I don't know how to draw her. Like, I just, once in a while I try to draw her, and it's always a struggle. She is in the game, though. She's a shopkeeper. But strangely not the same shop. They put her in, like, the Sneaky D's shop, because they put Todd in the vegan shop. How can I draw so fast? It's been 45 minutes. I've only drawn 2 heads. Thanks, Cinder the Tired. You like seconds? Thank you. Thanks for coming to the stream. Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can remember how to draw other characters. Who else is, I should draw the Scott Pilgrim EX characters first. I should draw Roxy. Ugh. Roxy's so hard to draw. I feel like half the time I do a really bad job on Roxy. Lynette is in the game somewhere, if you find her. You won't find most of the characters in the demo, because the demo is only the beginning of the game. Most of them start to appear later on. The vegan police feel like an Edgar Wright joke. No, they were a me joke. I don't really remember where they came from. But I think I literally just didn't know what to do at the end of the book, and I was like, oh, what if there's vegan police and they can stop Todd from killing Scott? Because I wanted Todd to feel really powerful. But then I didn't really have a way out. And like I didn't even think of like the clever fucking cup switching thing that Edgar came up with. Phantom twin drawing. I don't really know how to draw a phantom twin. I only know how to draw the head. Like, I didn't do the design for that, but I mean, so like that was another thing that came from the books or the movie. Like back when me and Edgar were first talking about the movie, and when I was doing book 5 and stuff, he sent me a copy of Phantom of the Paradise, which is this old movie from the 70s. Apparently a lot of young people know what it is though, because everyone commented it on my post today. But yeah, it's this crazy musical, and like, you know, it inspired Gideon to some degree, and because there's a character called G-Man. No, G-Man's from another movie. There's a couple different movies that we were watching at the time. But yeah, I always thought the twins would maybe have kind of like Daft Punk-ish masks. And then we were like, oh, what about this like Phantom of the Paradise mask? Because it's also really similar to the mask from Berserk, which I was reading at the time. Griffith's mask. So I think like Berserk was also paying homage to that. So it's like I love when stuff is like kind of like a double reference. So anyway, we kind of had it in our back pocket, and there's a couple things like that I was like, let's try that in the game. So that's kind of where that all came from. So in the game, yeah, there's a boss that's kind of like Phantom of the Paradise kind of thing. / Griffith / Daft Punk. Also, I kept saying they were like Hackers, the movie Hackers. Hackers has those like characters who are like, I don't know if they're twins, but they're like 2 Asian guys who do like a TV show in Hackers. So I was thinking of them a lot in the game incarnation of the twins. If I had reference, maybe I could draw it. I don't know. Let me see. Cheers, John Mark Doyle. Go to bed. Crash and the Boys? Who? What's this song? It's Party, what's it called? Party Stronger by Anna Monoguchi. Do the twins finally get some character time? I mean, I don't know what you're expecting from a kicking and punching game, but you know, they get more than some characters do. I listened to the soundtrack for the new game. Yes, I have. Actually, I'm working on the cover art for it. It's not a drawing though. It's just I'm more like art directing it. So I've been listening to a lot. We just got the masters yesterday. 71 tracks? 72? I can't remember. Low 70s. Definitely over 70 tracks. Have you seen bootleg Scott Pilgrim plush sheets? I don't think so. Did you post them? I think maybe I saw an image of them. I don't know where you found. Where did you find them? Tell me more. Your post was extremely vague. I want to draw Roxy. I just don't. It's not getting Valentine's themed. It may never get Valentine's themed, but whatever. I just feel like drawing Roxy. I like, you know, like people post more drawing videos nowadays, like on Instagram and stuff. I kind of like hate watching other people draw. It's so hard. I hate watching myself draw too. But like, I mean, I kind of like watching the tapes, like in a kind of like a sports way, like see what I did wrong. But like watching people kind of like try to come up with ideas is like so painful, probably just because I have to do it all the time. Like, you know, like when someone will like draw a whole thing and then they'll just be like, erase, erase, erase. Like, it's traumatizing. But that's how it is. It's the big city of drawing. She looks totally insane. Roxy looks like a hamster. Yeah, she already does in this one too. Sorry. She's a little bit hamster coded. She did sing the hamster dance. Today's Friday the 13th. I could go with a horror theme. That's true. I'll just draw her being eaten by wolves. The pencil is, here it is. Kokuyo Enpitsu Sharp 1.3. I like drawing with a 1.3. It's very big. How do we do, maybe she's doing heart hands. How do you draw that? I guess I could just literally just draw a heart and then make her hands doing it, right? Like kind of cheat a little bit. Oh yeah, that'll work. I'm not really like, I don't really know how to draw Roxy's outfit from the game. why I'm locked in a bit. Why is Scott Pilgrim X Fortnite? I haven't heard anything, so who knows. Yeah, last time I talked to those Universal folks, they were excited about a few opportunities, but nothing has really come to fruition yet, so we'll see. There is one really silly collab with the game. Not another game, but another brand of sorts. That'll be announced at some point. Like, keep you informed about the Fortnite collab? I mean, there isn't one, so I mean, if there was one, I would probably have to be like, oh, I don't know. But so far, nothing. I mean, it just consists of me. I was just like, you know, I don't think I want Scott Pilgrim and his friends to be like carrying rifles and shooting people, but I know Fortnite is like has more stuff in it than that, so that's the last communication that I know of. So I don't know if it's happening or not. I think I'm just gonna like make up an outfit because I don't really remember what she looks like in the game. I never know what I'm doing at this point. Something like that. Oh, we got to the end. Oh no. The end is the beginning. It's really deep if you think about it. Wait, this isn't... Did I use this last time? This one's water-based. I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe it's too distracting. No, it's okay. I guess it looks fine. What was the question? Is Scott Pilgrim EX a continuation of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off? Only insofar as it's like the next Scott Pilgrim thing. So, you know, we jump off a couple of ideas from that show, but like some characters who are really focal in the show don't get too much screen time in the game, so I just try to mix it up a bit. I don't know what's behind her. Squiggles. She's in the squiggle zone. Yeah, if you read the little mini comic, it kind of gives the vibe for me, I think. But the comic is kind of like a bridge from, you know, from the Scott Pilgrim you know to like a game. Scott Pilgrim wishes his life was a game, and his life is a game because it's called Scott Pilgrim EX. Who's my favorite Transformer? Like the robots? My favorite as a kid was Blaster. He's a red tape player, which is like such an archaic concept. He had a great arc in the comics. So you get the Legacy Blaster toy? No, I don't go in for that kind of stuff. I've never gone down like the old toy rabbit hole or like the new old toy rabbit hole. Joseph Z last name? Is that canon? Have I tried drawing the movie versions of my own comic style? Not really. I think my style is just like so, I don't know. I don't know if it would still be my style. Do I like MCR? My Chemical Romance? Yeah, I like their music. I didn't listen to them when they were new because I was not in tune with that culture. But I listened to them a few years later, and I like that. The two albums, at least that I listened to, were both really, really good. I think they're right around my age. They're like a little older than me. I was already like out in the world by the time they kind of started. Wave 3 figures. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't shipped yet. No one has said anything, so I'll try to ask. Because it's already, what, mid-February? Have I met Gerard Way? No, I haven't. I've never met him. I know a lot of my friends know him, probably, or at least several of my friends. I don't know. Hi, Darth Invader. Welcome to the stream. It's going slow, although some say it's going fast. Have I seen Invincible? No, I haven't watched it, actually. It looks too dark for me. I don't know. I know people love it. I haven't really read the comic either. all my respect to everyone who works on it, though. It looks great. How would I feel if Plum Tree came back? Well, two of them have a new album that just came out. Their group is called Overnight. It's really good. Is there only one ending to the game, to Scott Pilgrim EX? There are, should I tell you? I don't know. No, I'll just let you discover it, whatever. There's basically one ending, but you get a few different player one basically gets their own story, essentially. So all the game dialogue is a little different depending on which player one you are, including the ending. Okay, Wallace and mobile, is that what you guys want? I swear I've drawn them before, but I never remember what either of them look like. Oh yeah, someone asked about cutscenes in the game earlier. There's a little bit in the intro and there's a little bit in the ending that I drew, that I did art for, and then obviously someone turned it into pixel art. It's how the movie game worked. It's like Street Fighter to me. Like if you are playing as whichever character, then I want you to see like their version of the story. Why are you Street Fightering? That's what I want to know. It's really funny, like, because Mobile and Wallace probably have like 10 fans, but they're all in this chat every single time. And like, if we go outside of this chat, everyone's like, who the fuck are you talking about? People are more familiar with Wallace and Todd. Well, yeah, they got a whole episode of a Netflix series. Like 1 billion 7-year-olds watch that. 1 billion 7-year-olds. You're the only Yap Yap Dog fan? If you weren't a mod... If you weren't a mod, we would ban you. No, the Yap Yap Dog is just like I didn't want to look up a dog. It was like based on my dog from memory, but I literally could not. I've never drawn a dog before at that time, probably. So it just looks like a monster. Have I drawn Lisa lately? I haven't. Oh, that's Meg Rocks. Hey, Meg Rocks. I want to draw, I'm kind of going girl boy right now, so I was thinking about mobile and or Wallace. I'd rather go Wallace than mobile. I was also thinking of Lucas Lee because he's in the game. I'm trying to promote the game. With everything I do, with every action I take, must promote the game. So let's see. I still also never redrew the Saja Boys Lucas Lee that I wanted to do on Halloween. But I don't want to do that right now either. It's like so complicated. I think I need to like pencil that on the computer because I want to do like multiple figures. Maybe I'll do him and Todd and someone else like doing kind of like the K-pop teenagers pose, dance poses. Ugh. Meg is gonna be a fan of the game art. Yeah, I think so. I could see Meg having done some of the shopkeepers and stuff. Would figures of the twins be double? You mean doable? They would be double. That's really an interesting slip of words you had there. Would the figures of the twins be double? It's really a philosophical question when you think about it. Double price? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, they'll be double price. And you'll have to get 4 of them. Double-sided figure. Oh, that's a good idea too. Maybe like Two-Face or like front and back. Would the twins even be financially viable to sell? Well, that's exactly the problem. I mean, like I think if like we started doing all the X's, then we could do, you know, the twins as a treat, like so. I think it's possible. Didn't I already kind of say what I want to do next? We haven't started, but they're working on right now. They're working on a couple of figures that are based on the show more directly, and they are looking really cool. They're super different from the figures that we've been doing. They have more articulation, like a lot more. So it's kind of crazy. It looks really good. I'm finding it hard to make notes because it looks like the show, so it's like it's not really my art. So I'm just like, I don't know. I think it looks right. I can't be sure. But yeah, Bottleneck is working on a takes off line, and we have a couple of them in the works. But I mean, it could take another year. I don't know. These things take forever sometimes. Anyway, I don't remember which character, like, we had a vote on Instagram months ago about which characters would be next, based on, like, what I was already thinking. I forget what we came down to, but in theory, we'll do some of those guys. Yep, dog figure. I don't know, I'm just not feeling very like romantic or horny today, so like what are they even going to be doing? I wish you guys could see the game. Maybe you'll see it soon. Mobile has a perfectly rectangular head, right? Is that right? Is that the right character I'm thinking of? really hard to fit them both. Who made this paper so small? Who did this? I feel like Wallace is taller in the comic version, but I don't know if that's true. They erased the height difference in the anime. Yeah, the anime heights became kind of their own thing. I could not keep control of it. It was like out of my hands. I made an effort, but it was in vain. I just got this really nice hat the other night. So this is an homage to my hat. Maybe I should put some different music on at some point. Oh, I have an idea. Yeah, his glasses are fogged up from the cold. Sorry. I feel like I have to put something over his, like to make it like look fogged up. I don't know, maybe. I don't want it to like look like weird eyes or something. Maybe I'll change it later. I think it looks weird. They're not cuddling. They're cold. Is this what I was using? Okay. I'll be right back. I have to, I just gotta, I saw a package got delivered. I gotta bring it in. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic for a few minutes. Goodbye. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, you know what I want to listen to? Oh, where did I put that? No, not that. Did I save it? Maybe it's just on my... Just like talking to myself over here. Oh, here it is. No. Go to the beginning. Did I play this on stream last time? I don't remember. I got into this lately. Found it on YouTube. It's the Ghost in the Shell PlayStation 1 game soundtrack. Where did I put my little knife? Here it is. Chat, what's Seconds? Seconds is another book that I made. Came out in 2014. It's a slightly older demographic, I guess, but not that much. It was the book I made after the last Scott Pilgrim volume. I'm opening my package. I didn't tell you guys, but I ordered a bunch of Korean food, kitchen products and stuff. So I'm opening them on stream. I was so excited about this. Kimchi mark. Oh, sure, that probably showed my address. I have to delete the stream. What did I get? Sorry for all the crinkly noises I'm about to make. I just cut through everything. I don't know if any Koreans follow me on here, but I can't even read Korean, so I'm not even gonna know what anything is. I think this is doenjang, which is like a Korean version of miso. That's like kind of strong fermented flavor. What's this? Oh, this is like a bowl. I don't have to open this one on stream. I'll probably just drop it. Got some cute little bowls. I'm just really into cooking Korean food lately. No, I don't have any actual food. They're just ingredients and kitchen stuff. This is another... Oh, this is so cool. This is like a little like brass bowl that I got. That's so sick. What did I get? I don't even remember. Oh, I got some sesame seeds. Oh, that's good. I need those. This must be a free gift. This looks like seaweed. What's this? I think this is an oil or a vinegar of some kind. Oh yeah. I got some tangerine vinegar from Jeju Island. Curious about that. Oh, this is just fine ground chili powder. Korean chilies. I needed it for some recipes, so I thought I would get some. This one is maybe soy sauce. I just ordered some Korean shit. I guess that's it. Okay, there's also a tea in here. Or no, it's not tea. Oh, this is what do you call it in Korean? Well, it's kind of like the crust of the rice from the bottom of the pot when you cook rice. Koreans love that shit. This is not tea. This is like actual like rice product. But it's like instant oatmeal, but for rice. Crusty rice. Koreans about rice are like the cliches about Eskimos about snow, you know? Okay, unboxing complete. Okay, well, how much more energy do we have? Let's see. I gotta do at least a couple more, right? Who else is a character? Some Yuri. Who's girls? Lisa, Sandra, and Monique. I'm so bad at drawing them. I should probably try again. Bulma. Let's see, Lisa and who? Are we doing the Negaska thing that I mentioned earlier? Knives is a girl. Yeah, I'll probably delete the VOD for this one. Sorry, guys. And if you don't mind editing that out, Scoop. I was just trying to show the name of the business. I didn't realize my name was right under there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna stop for the day. It's the Valentine's thing didn't really kick in. I am planning to stream tomorrow, so it'll mostly be game, I think. But maybe I'll feel like drawing. I did enjoy these drawings that we did. I think these are cute. But yeah, like I said, I was very rusty. I haven't drawn in a while. I was sick and stuff, and I've been working on the game a lot. Valentine's Day is canceled. Yeah, well, it's not Valentine's Day. Today is Galentine's Day. Yeah, so watch my Instagram. I don't know what time this thing drops. I mean, hopefully the game will be up like early in the morning, the demo, but I will probably play later on, like 4 p.m. my time, 4 or 5 p.m. my time. Anyway, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Friday the 13th. And we'll see you guys soon. Sorry I didn't draw Nega Scott. But I did draw Mobile Wallace, which is what a lot of you were requesting. I guess the eyes look okay like that. He just looks like he has his eyes squinted shut, like frozen shut. All right, night guys. Thank you.